My name is Mike Surjadi, a Diamond Master. So I'm going to present to you about the Atomy compensation plan because we probably already use the products or some of the products. You know the quality that the Atomy is carrying is very high quality, but the price is very affordable. So why don't we get into the money side, right? Everyone want to make extra income, even $100, $200 per month, but why should we make Atomy compensation plan before we are losing any jobs, right? Right now, as we all know, that it's all have the COVID-19 pandemic wherever you are, right? If you're in Canada, for sure, USA, Indonesia, Philippines, we all have this world pandemic. So COVID-19 has made us aware how important it is to have a passive income, right? You all have to have courage in this kind of situation. That's the main thing you need to face all the new challenges. Most of us probably we have active income. What is active income? It's basically the income or the money that you earn from the form of the wages or the salaries. It means you are trading your time with money. If you stop working or somehow, let's say you make six-figure income, but if you make that as an active income, it means you have to work it out 8 hours per day, then it is an active income. You could lose it in a day, right? You never know what's tomorrow. So the goal is to have the passive income. That's our goal, right? Either it's from the investment, right, like a stock, bonds, or anything that can earn you dividends, or properties from real estate, right? You can have it and then you rent it out, lease it out for to the tenants. You can have that passive income. But the question is, have you paid off all those properties? If you are using the bank money or wherever the line of credit money, it's not a passive income because you have some money that you have to deduct from the income that you're earning every month, right? So it's not a pure passive income. So the goal, like I said, again, we have to find a way how to make passive income because why? Passive income, it keeps coming to your bank account. It doesn't matter if you're sleeping, you're going to the mall, going to the park, right? That money keeps coming into the bank account, regardless you like it or not, because we all have residual bills. What is residual bills? The bill that keeps coming doesn't matter if you're like it or not, right? If you're sick, if you're healthy, it keeps coming to your mail or deduct to your bank account directly, right? That's residual bills. So you want to have a residual or passive income down the road. How do you earn passive income from Atomy? First thing first, you must switch your consuming habits. So whatever that you are using, all daily necessities product could be shampoo, toothpaste, toothbrush, supplement. Instead of you buying from the Walmart, Costco, try to switch them to Atomy. Right? It doesn't cost more than what you're spending. Even actually, it's even cheaper. So one benefit that we are getting from switching the Atomy product to Atomy products, we are saving some monies, but in other way, we also have the chance of earning passive income. I'm going to explain in the next few slides. But once you switch to the Atomy products, once you change your consuming habit, of course, you have to share the benefit of our product. So you don't just keep it to yourself. If you like the Hemohim, you don't keep it to yourself. What Hemohim does to you, you share it to other people. What the toothpaste, toothbrush does to you share it to other people. So the key is when you are sharing. If you're not sharing, there's no benefit in Atomy products, right? Yes, of course, you save some money, but you want to earn passive income. That's the key. You have to share it. So in Atomy, there's no catch. There's nothing being hidden, right? First thing first, there's no hidden fees. It means when you want to become an Atomy members, it's all free. There's no sign-up fee, there's no joining fee, there's no package, right? Starter package that you have to purchase. There's no monthly requirement that you have to achieve every month. So there's no website fee and there's no auto ship payment. Some people ask me, what is auto ship? Auto ship, it means every month the company will send you some of the products or whatever the product that you choose at the beginning of when you join, then that product will gonna be shipped to your door every month, whether you still have some or you don't need it, it's still gonna be being sent by the company. So in Atomy, there's no such thing as auto ship. But the catch is you have to make one purchase every 12 months to keep your membership active. It doesn't matter how much it is. It could be $5, $3.50. It doesn't have a nominal amount that you have to purchase every year. And the structure, Atomy is a binary system. It's very simple. It's just like our body. We have two legs, right? So we have left leg and we have right legs. It doesn't matter who make the purchase under you, those points gonna be yours. As simple as that. So you may have thousand of people under you, could be 10,000. It doesn't matter if they're under your one of your legs or both legs. When they make the purchase, you're gonna earn those PVs. So that's why we call it the unlimited leverage. So it doesn't matter where the PV comes from, right? It could be somebody from USA and that USA has a family in Philippines. That people in Philippines make the purchase. Guess what? You get 100% of the PV. PV is the point value. It means all the items that Atomy is selling, it contains or it has points. Just similar when you go to Costco, probably not Costco, probably like Shopper Drachma, right? When you make the purchase, when you scan your Optimum card, it will give you points and you accumulate it to your card, right? Same thing with Atomy. It'll be accumulated to your ID of Atomy. So every product, like I said, it has its own PV points. So there's no nominal, oh, how much is one PV per dollar? It doesn't work like that. So every individual product, it will have its own calculation. So PV, it'll be separated into two. The first one is the personal PV. It means the points that you accumulated to your own ID when you make the purchase of your own. And this PV does not expire. It means lifetime. So once you maintain your membership once a year, you make the purchase, that PV stays in your account forever, right? It doesn't flush, but you're required to make one purchase every 12 months to keep your account active. And the second PV is your group PV. That means either your left leg or your right leg. Those are your group PV. This PV will be accumulated through the group purchases. It could be your, let's say your brother on your left leg. That brother is making a hemohim purchase. He got 55,000 of PV. You also get your left leg group PV 55,000. There's no deduction. Doesn't matter how deep the member in your lineage, when they make the purchase, guess what? You get 100% of their PV as your group PV. Like I said, it doesn't expire until the commission is flush. It could be the next day you get the commission out, but some people probably take months. That PV will be rolled out. I'm going to explain in the next few slides. So how do you get commission? So there are three types of commission in Atomy. The first one is the general commission, right? That's why we call it general. It means for everyone, no exception. Either you are doing the business or not, if you are only a consumer, you are entitled of this income or the general commission. For example, let's say you are here, the green lady over here, right? You make your own first purchase of 10,000 PV. That's like $20 of Canadian dollars, right? One box of toothbrush, toothpaste, and probably hair tonic or shampoo, that's more than 10,000, right? That means now you are in business. You can accumulate your left leg and your right leg group PV. If you have less than 10,000, doesn't matter how much PV of your groups, you're not going to be able to accumulate them. So remember that you have to make your personal PV at least 10,000 before you start accumulating your group PV. Then your left leg and your right leg, of course, they want to try the Atomy product, right? They make the purchase. Not every day, probably once a week, or some of them there a couple of days, right? Eventually, your left and right will be 300,000 each leg. When that happens, you're gonna earn 5 score or more or less $25, right? And then you, of course, you want to try the more products of Atomy. You try the Hemohim, you try the Absolute Skincare, Evening Care, and eventually your personal PV gonna be 300,000. And remember, this personal PV never flush. It's lifetime PV. So it doesn't matter. It's just a base of the calculation of how much you are earning in Atomy general commission. And again, your left leg and your right leg still make the same purchase. Eventually, it's going to be 300,000 both legs. Now, instead of 5 score, you get 15 score. So more or less, you get about $60 to $70, right? And so on and so on. So this is daily calculated PV. So some people ask me, Mike, is this like there's a deadline in getting the 300,000 on your groups? No, The answer is no. There's no deadline. This is gonna be roll over to the next day. If by midnight Korean time, if your groups left and right is not 300,000, it's gonna be carried forward to the next day. And the next day, the system gonna check. If it's not 300,000, gonna be carried forward to the next day. So some people get it in 2 weeks. For me personally, I get my first commission in 2 months, right? Some people get it in a week. I am amazed how they do that, but it happens. People are crazy in anime. They share and keep. The more you keep sharing, of course, the more PV of your group PV will be accumulated faster. So I'm gonna skip all the way here. Your personal PV to 700,000. When you're 700,000, that means you are opening a new level of the group PV. Now you are able to get the 700,000 of your group PV, but this time you're getting double, 120 to $140, right? More or less. All the way to 2.4. And some people ask me why there's no 3 million, 4 million, 5 million, because your personal PV is capped at 2.4 million. It's mean it has a limit. You cannot go beyond 2.4. And some people say, "Oh, that's not fair because I'm keep buying my for my own consumption. I should have got the points for my own ID." But in Anime, we want you to work with your members under you. By how? By you using their ID to make your purchase. And guess what? Who's gonna be happy? Of course, your member is gonna be happy, right? Oh, I get the free PV from Mike, right? He's using my ID, and of course, he's gonna get to 10,000, 300,000 personal PV faster. And then on the other side, you also be happy because you are filling now your group PV by your own purchase. So that's how the Atomy compensation plan works. That's why we call it the righteous compensation plan, because it does not harm anyone. But in fact, we are actually benefiting everyone under us, right? When those people are benefiting, of course, they're going to be happy and they're going to be more wanting to try more products because they get extra $70 every month, right? Probably twice a month or 3 times a month. Now they can try another product by that free money from Atomy, right? That is the Atomy compensation plan. So also your group PV, when you at 1.5, now you open a new level at 1.5 as well. Now you're getting $180, more or less. And 2.4 million, you also now open a new level, 2.4. But when you're at 2.4, you're not capped at 2.4 for the group PV, but you are capped at 50 million as the group PV. And then guess what? How much you are making? 1,500 per day. These are daily commission. So if you're able, your group is so big, it means like 100,000, a million members under you, then you can potentially get 1,500 per day. And you just calculate it. How much is it per month? More or less is about 40 to 50,000 per month. Now, let me ask you a question. Who make that kind of amount of money in this world? Probably if you're a president of a company or a CEO or probably a president of the United States, you make about 400,000. But in Anime, you make 50,000 per month. That's like 600,000. That's a huge amount of money for me. Some people said, "Oh, that's not enough, Mike. 1,500 per day is for me is like peanut." Then this is not for you. There are a lot of businesses, right? But in order to get those money, of course, you have to invest in terms of the capital, right? If you want to own a franchise, how much it's going to cost you? At least $500,000. Some of them like over $1 million. Most people don't have that money. But in Anime, it's all free business. But it does not mean free money. You have to work it out. You have to share. But this is the easiest business that you can do because you just open your mouth. Once you try our product, what do you have to do? You share. You tell people, just like when you're going to the movie, what happened after you watch a good movie? What is the last movie? I don't even remember watching a movie because of COVID. Wonder Woman, the 1984. You're gonna tell everyone, "Hey, what's that movie? It's so amazing. I love that the actress." And if people say, "No, I don't like that movie," are you hurt? Of course not. You're not hurt. You're just sharing a good news. Same thing in Anime. We are just sharing how good the product is. Hey, try it out. It doesn't cost more than whatever that you're buying. It's actually cheaper. If you don't trust me, let's find out from the website. When you tell people like that, people are gonna get curious. What is this Mike talking about? Okay, let's sit together and probably through Zoom or whatever, using the video calls, and then you show them the website. Look at this. How much you're paying for the foam cleanser? I used to pay like $60 for the foam cleanser. In Atomy, I'm only paying $10. I'm saving $50 every time we buy the foam cleanser. So just being a consumer, I'm already saving money. And then you move as being a contractor. Now you learn all these numbers, right? But is this for everyone? Of course, it's for everyone. You don't have to do anything. All you have to do just share. If you like the product, then you're gonna get this amount of income in Atomy. That's why we call it the true the most righteous compensation plan, right? That's why Atomy is known for its righteous compensation plan. There's no such thing like this anywhere, only in Atomy. If you don't trust me, Google it, right? Just prove it if I'm wrong or right. So our goal, Atomy goal, is to make every member to achieve success through our compensation plan. So there's no exception. If you're good in talking, you'll make it. If you're not good at talking, you'll make it either as well, right? If you're not good at selling, you'll make it. If you're a housewife, you'll make it. So everyone will make it in Atomy because that's our goal. We want every member to achieve our success, not just those 1 to 3% on the top chart. No, we rather have a lot of people make the rich in Atomy rather than a small portion of people being super rich, right? That's our foundation. We don't want that. We want all of you make success in Atomy. And this is what I said about the roll effect. If you don't make the income or the general commission on that day, right? Like let's say the 1st of January, you have your left leg 10,000. And then of course, you don't get the commission because you need 300,000. And then on the 2nd January, your left leg get 305,000, and then your right is 315. Now you get the commission. The next day is gonna be flush, starting from zero. And then you have another 45,000. Of course, you don't get commission. On the 4th, you're not getting 300,000. You don't get commission. On the 5th, your right leg only 305,000, but your left leg is only 250,000, right? And when you calculate it, it's gonna be 300,000, you get another commission. So it's gonna be rolled out every day, but based on the midnight time in Korea, right? So in total, 1 week, you get 4 times commission and it's gonna be paid out usually in every country has different paid out structure. But in Canada, we are being paid out every the 15th and also at the end of the month, right? If you're in USA, I think it's every week on Friday. So you have to check it. Like when is your payday in Atomy, right? But in Canada, we get paid twice a month. And the second, how we make money in Atomy, remember the first one is general commission. The second way to make commission in Atomy by mastership bonus. That's why we call it bonus. Bonus is not for everyone. If you are an employee, of course you don't get the same bonus as other employee. If you're lazy, if you're late all the time, if you don't show up, if you leave earlier, of course you don't get the bonus as those people who are diligent in that company, right? Same thing in Atomy. We have 7 levels of mastership, what we call it. The first one is sales master, diamond master, all the way to imperial master. I'm going to explain in detail after this. But look at this. The portion in total, the company is giving 20% of the revenue back to the members to get this bonus. But guess what? Half of them, 10%, we are giving to the sales master. Why? Because these are the people that are starting the business. They want to achieve something in Atomy. The company give half of that chunk of 20% to them because we want them to be motivated. Oh my goodness, I get this bonus from Atomy by being a sales master. Okay, I'm gonna try work it out even more and more, right? But the more higher of the rank that you are in Atomy, the higher mastership, you're gonna get less and less, right? But in other company, is flip. The higher the rank, you're getting the biggest amount of income, right? But in Atomy, actually the bottom one getting the biggest amount of income, right? So there are 2 cycles in a month when you want to achieve this mastership bonus. The first one is from the 1st of the month until the 15th, or what we call the period 1. And the second period is from the 16th to end of the month. So imagine this. How many times you get bonus when you're working for a company? Once a year, right? At the end of the year. But in Atomy, you get 2 times the chance to get a bonus every month. So that means you have 24 times of bonus every year. So imagine that. If you can get this kind of bonus every 2 weeks, it's gonna be a huge amount of income through Atomy, right? So how do you become a sales master? Of course, you have to make your personal PV at 700,000, or what we call a special agent. And also at that period, either period 1 or period 2, your group have to have at least 2.5 million on the left and on the right, right? If you achieve it, then you become a sales master. This amount, then you also get the mastership bonus, right? More or less is about $500. So the amount of that $500 could be affected by the total sales of the volume of the company. And also it got affected by how many people achieve the sales mastership in that period. So, and also because we have the limit in Atomy, remember how much? 1,500 per day. If you're earning more than 1,500 per day, those PV gonna be get into the pool of Atomy, and this gonna be distributed to all the members. Those are the people in sales master, diamond master. We're gonna get the like what we call the mastership bonus, right? We're gonna split them all based on how many people achieving the mastership at that period. So it is a very fair compensation plan. Then the next mastership is Diamond Master. But this time your personal PV has to be at 1.5 millions. And same thing, at that period, you have to make two new sales master or somebody already achieving sales master and become auto sales master on its leg, either left and right. Once you have that two sales master or auto sales master, you become a diamond master. Same thing. It will be split out as based on how many diamond master achieving that period. The mastership bonus are additional to general commission payments. So some people ask me, what happened to those general commission? $70, $140, all the way to 1,500. You're gonna get those. You're not gonna lose those. You're gonna get that on top. We're gonna give you the mastership bonus. So if you're maintaining your mastership as a sales master, roughly you're making about 2,000 to 4,000 a month. Diamond master is about 4,000 to 8,000 per month. And the next mastership is Sharon Rose Master, Star Master, Royal Master, Crown Master, and the last one is Imperial Master. That's the highest level of mastership in Atomy. So other than those mastership bonus, when you become your sales master the first time, we're gonna give you product as well. Again, every country has different products. If you are in Philippines, Indonesia, you're gonna receive different products. In Canada, we also receive different product, but most likely it's roughly about $400 to $500 worth of products, right? In Canada, we got Hemohim, we got the Fame, and we got Evening Care. And in Australia, you got Absolute Skincare 6 and Evening Care set, right? And Diamond Master, same thing. Once you achieve two sales master on both legs, you're gonna get the same promotional gifts, but on top we're gonna give you an iPad, the latest one. And by being a Sharon Rose Master, we're gonna give you instead two travel tickets, but in this COVID, we're gonna give you just the money or how much the amount of the tickets, and also $2,500 cash. By being a Star Master, you now gonna get four travel tickets and about $10,000 to $12,000 cash. And Royal Master, now you're gonna get the car rental, right? And 60 or 50 to $60,000 cash, four travel tickets, and they're gonna give you the credit card worth of 2,500 per month to spend. And being a Crown Master, then you're gonna have two Royal Master on its leg. We're gonna give you about 300 to 400,000 cash, a luxury car, and also a credit card worth $6,000 and four travel tickets. And the last one, as being Imperial Master, you're gonna get a luxury car plus the driver and a $10,000 credit card per month. And we're gonna give you a studio apartment with the assistant for you to manage your business. And this is the three commission that I already showed you, right? I just showed you the first one and the second one. The last one is the education center bonus. What is this education center? Some people ask me, what is this? Is this some kind of a school? Similar like that, right? If you achieve a certain mastership in Atomy, you are now eligible to open your own center. It means you're the boss. You are the leader in that center. You can have your members come to the center because of COVID, but obviously eventually, once we pass the pandemic, you can invite all the members and have the trainings, right? Or the product demo or anything you want, right? And then we give education to the members. But to cover the operational, because of course, when you open your own center, there's a lease fee or insurance or utility fees. The company will give you about 6% of the revenue. It's gonna being paid to the center leader, the center head, right? So imagine that. So Atomy is very generous in terms of the giving to the members. In total, 70% out to the members for the commission of the members. So my last word is this: Atomy is a lifetime business. It's not just like a month, 2 month, 3 months business. This gonna be your lifetime business. Why? Because whatever the income that you are making in Atomy, it's gonna stay for you lifetime. And even you can actually inherit to your children and grandchildren. In total, there are 3 generation income. So let me ask you something. What kind of business give you 3 generation income? If your children doesn't want to inherit your business, that business income stops. But in Atomy, it doesn't matter. They like it or not. You put their name on your will, they're gonna inherit the income from Atomy, right? 3 generation. So whatever it is that you come here for, right? Somebody probably trick you or drag you here. Think about it tonight. What should I do with my life? Should I be doing the same what that you are doing right now for another 5 to 10 years? Does it change your life? Probably not. But in Atomy, you try it out as a consumer. Try our product. Probably it will work for you. And then you look at the business side. Probably this is for me. Then you just do it bit by bit, small by small, right? Eventually gonna be there. Okay. I wish you all success. Thank you, everyone. My name is Mike Sujadi.
구독, 좋아요 눌러주세요.